Bakulyaya looks like a phallic object I can order off of Bad Dragon. Stop giggling. This is a very serious video essay about Dawntrail, okay? So as someone who hasn't actually played Dawntrail, or in fact hasn't even finished 6.55, how am I even remotely equipped to review the expansion? I spend a unhealthy amount of time on social media. So this is my Dawntrail review using my community enlightened ears rather than my own eyes, with not a single spoiler in the video because I simply do not know any. I would spoil you if I had the power. I'm evil, baby. Bakulyaya is a 10 out of 10 perfectly written character and a 12 out of 10 DILF. Shout out to his baby girl for the elite Twitter content. Perfection. No notes. Lamats, on the other hand, this bitch, how dare she even show her face in this expansion? Actually, probably, maybe, most likely, definitely the worst written character in all of Final Fantasy as a series. Whoever wrote her deserves a public execution, at least out of their job, but personally I take it even further. And it doesn't help that her voice acting is simply atrocious, ear-grating, and simply sounds amateurish. I'm sorry to the Kendrick Lamar lovers, but the Drake takes it. Speaking of characters, Koana is getting his cervix absolutely violated. Not as much as Bakulyaya, but it's still very impressive. I didn't think a catboy even had that much cervix to be destroyed. Oh boy, but I've been proven very much wrong. He's basically the hipster Grahatia for all you I'm not like the other girls type of girlies. And apparently, Koana is white? As a high-ranking white boy, I appreciate all that he has done for our culture. He's very respectful, goated with the sauce, and faithfully partakes in our national holidays such as the White Boy Summer. But I still don't quite feel comfortable giving him the pass. Hope all the non-white boys understand. So for now, I would not consider him a white boy. Get off his ass about that, but you can stay on his cervix, it's fine. Speaking of white, it may excrete out of my orifices when I see this graphics update. Oh my lord. The fact that I can watch an A Realm Reborn cutscene and my character looks human and not like a fucking eldritch horror is honestly a bit mind-blowing to me. The models look better, the gear looks better, the lighting looks so much better, the scenery looks better. Yoshi P, hats off, you may have cooked. But you may have cooked a bit too hard when making these auras because holy shit. Whenever I see an aura in pictures or in the wild, I cannot contain myself. Let me loose and I will do things to these auras that will get me banned in every single state of matter. I'm getting my existence license fucking revoked. Let's move on. Bones, delicious, yummy, nom 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 nom. Graphics update gave people more bones. I have enough bones from the graphics update, but I guess Yoshi wanted more. And honestly, this posing is amazing, and it's not fully worked out yet, I'm pretty sure. So I'm very excited to spend hours playing around with this. But I feel like I've been a bit too positive, which really isn't like me. So let's actually talk about a massive flaw. These new dungeons are just way too difficult. I was leveling my Picto and I'm just like barely surviving these level 80 dungeons with my 4 buttons, and now you're telling me I have to press at least like 8 buttons in the new dungeon to just barely clear? Fuck. That's genuinely just fucked up, man. What happened to the game I love? Fuck. Experience absolutely ruined. I was gonna stare at my aura tank, but now I have to stare at the boss? And at my skills? Yoshi, this isn't what I pay you money for, okay? Honestly, at this point, I'm just gonna switch to healer so I don't have to play this game since they're on strike anyway. And so, instead of playing these new dungeons, I'm just gonna go and play the MSQ. And the main story is unfortunately absolute dog shit. Unless you get it, then it's actually good. But if you don't, it really fucking sucks. Maybe I'm setting too high of a bar here, but I feel like this should have been accounted for. I came here to play a visual novel, not read an actual novel. Sorry, nerds. And after all this analysis, I present to you the final verdict for Dawntrail. Stormblood 2. Listen here, I'm not fucking about. Give baby Mamulya his fucking iPad from Solution 9. I need him to watch Skibbity toiling at fucking Enlightened. There's serious business here, okay?